And with just days before the polls open, and while hundreds of thousands of you have already voted, campaigning continues for the candidates across the state.
Even as those campaigns intensify, thousands of people who make sure the election goes smoothly are making final preparations for in-person voting at hundreds of polling places all around the state.
Political reporter Rick Albin sat down with county clerks from Kent and Ottawa counties to find out what they suggest for voters as they get ready to head to the polls and why they believe the election will be safe and secure.
So what can you do to tell people as they're heading off to the polls if they haven't voted absentee?
There's a couple things that I want voters to keep in mind on Election Day. First of all, elections are run by your friends and your neighbors. You know, they're bipartisan. Republicans and Democrats are in those polling locations, making sure the election is administered according to law and in order to be held accountable. So just know that this isn't coming from on high. These are people within your community that are running the elections. I think we've started to see a little bit more, and voters have been a little taken aback by electioneering and campaigning at the polling locations. I want voters to make sure that they know that is not allowed within 100 feet of the entrance of the polling location. But beyond that 100 feet, that's something that's absolutely allowed, and you may see that. So don't be caught off guard.
Right. If I'm not on a public access, if I have a private property, I can have a 4x8 sign if it's 101 feet away from the polling place.
That's right. And then one other thing I want voters to remember: bring your ID. We do require a voter ID in Michigan. However, like it or not, if you don't have one, you are able to receive a ballot if you sign an affidavit of identity saying you are who you say you are.
What would you tell folks getting ready to vote if they haven't joined that 50% or so that are voting absentee?
Very good advice from Lisa. I think, I would say make sure that you have your ID with you. It makes the process easier and smoother. As Lisa was saying, if you don't have your ID, there's a mechanism that we can go back and make sure that you're still able to vote as long as you're on the poll book and a registered voter. And importantly, prepare to go into that voting booth. There's a lot of candidates on the ballot, so michigan.gov/vote's a great resource as you go in to recognize there's a lot of offices to choose from, a lot of offices to vote on, and it's important to make sure.
And I know some people can be a little intimidated when they go in and vote because it's a big deal. If you screw up your ballot, if you make a mistake, go and talk to the election workers. They will spoil that ballot. They'll issue a new one to you so that you can cast your vote properly.
And I might point out, too, that there is probably more pressure on and attention being paid to things like county commission and school board races in this cycle than I have seen in a long time. So when you go and be prepared, because there are going to be a lot of names on there where sometimes there is no choice. They're just the number that are needed or running. In this case, there are a lot of folks on there. Okay, you've got about 30 seconds. Make your best case for why people should believe in election integrity. 30 seconds.
First of all, Michigan is very unique in our home rule, but also our laws require many checks and balances throughout the whole process, the pre-election, election day, and post-election. So those checks and balances are critical. We've talked about a couple of them, but really, don't take my word for it. You can trust me. I'm going to teach you everything you want to know about elections and maybe even more, but don't just take my word for it. Come and see it for yourself. There are so many opportunities for you to get involved, to observe, and to learn the process so you can have confidence because it's your election.
Trust but verify, and you've got about 30 seconds.
And in an homage to Ronald Reagan as well, one of the favorite things that I think about when I think of President Reagan is he called it the everyday miracle of the democratic process. And this is what I love about this job. We have 30,000 election workers in the state of Michigan. These aren't your neighbors. Your mom, my mom is an election worker. My friends are election workers. My neighbors are election workers. This happens in your community, and you can trust what happens, and it's transparent.